Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Rutherford County Sheriff's Office Administration Chief sentenced to 15 months in prison for illegally profiting off inmates. Convicted ex-Rutherford County Sheriff's Office Administration Chief Joe Russell will be sentenced to 15 months in prison for illegally profiting off inmates through the sale of jail cigs, Judge Marvin Aspen decided Thursday. Aspen said that Russell must surrender himself to the U.S. Marshals at 10 a.m. on January 22. The judge also indicated that Russell's time in prison could be shortened due to good behavior. During court proceedings, Russell's wife Nicole Lester became emotional during her testimony and broke down on the stand. Jody Bell, the attorney appointed to represent Russell, told Aspen that Lester had been battling depression and anxiety since the case began. Lester's father, Murfreesboro Police Administrator Hiram Lester, also testified on his son-in-law's behalf. In addition to support from family, Russell also received written support from former Chancellor Robert Corlew III. Bell also asked that Russell be placed on probation rather than serve time in prison. The attorney said Nicole Lester is unemployed and would be unable to provide for her family if her husband was incarcerated. Russell's income would also allow the family to better support the educational needs of one of their children who struggles with ADHD, Bell said. Russell joined ex-Sheriff Robert Arnold and Arnold's uncle John Vanderveer in facing punishments after getting caught selling electronic cigarettes to inmates at the county jail in Murfreesboro without seeking contract approval for the arrangement from the Rutherford County Commission. State and federal authorities spent more than 2 years investigating the jail cigs case, and this included FBI-led raids of the homes and offices for Arnold, Russell, and Vanderveer. The three faced an initial 14-count federal grand jury indictment in late May 2016. As part of his punishment, Russell must forfeit the $52,234 he collected from jail cigs and pay his share in $52,500 restitution. Arnold pleaded guilty January 18 to wire fraud, honest services fraud and extortion. Judge Aspen sentenced Arnold to 50 months, including 8 months of time served. The ex-sheriff is at a minimum security prison camp at Maxwell Air Force Base in Montgomery, Ala. Russell pleaded guilty January 20 to the same 3 charges as Arnold. Vanderveer pleaded guilty January 30 to 1 count of obstruction of justice through attempted witness tampering for trying to persuade a sales representative to destroy documents that revealed Arnold being involved in the jail cigs business. Judge Aspen sentenced Vanderveer September 11 to 12 months and a day starting February 2. Convicted ex-Rutherford County Sheriff's Office Administration Chief Joe Russell will be sentenced to 15 months in prison for illegally profiting off inmates through the sale of jail cigs, Judge Marvin Aspen decided Thursday. Aspen said that Russell must surrender himself to the U.S. Marshals at 10 a.m. on January 22. The judge also indicated that Russell's time in prison could be shortened due to good behavior. During court proceedings, Russell's wife Nicole Lester became emotional during her testimony and broke down on the stand. Jody Bell, the attorney appointed to represent Russell, told Aspen that Lester had been battling depression and anxiety since the case began. Lester's father, Murfreesboro Police Administrator Hiram Lester, also testified on his son-in-law's behalf. More, former Chancellor Robert Corlew writes letter seeking leniency for Joe Russell. In addition to support from family, Russell also received written support from former Chancellor Robert Corlew III.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.